Hey everyone, welcome back to MB Studio, and today I'm here with a brand new video for you guys. I'm here with the third episode of my Riverdale Season 5 in review part, and I'm going to be talking today about episode structure, because I feel like there's 4 categories I'm breaking this season down into by episodes, and I'm just going to be talking about what each of the 4 means and what it means for the overall course of the season, how pacing goes by episode-wise. You can check out the first 2 episodes. First one was about character development, and the second one was about mystery, so you can check that out. I'll link the playlist below. Okay, so this is the 3rd episode, so we're midway through this 5-episode event. So here's the gist of it. There's 4, I feel like, things you can break this season down into post-time jump, by the way. Episodes 4 through 7 are the new beginning, which is where they're bringing new ideas in, they're playing with them a little bit, and they're, it's just like a fresh start. It's like a reboot button. You push the button and they pop all these new ideas out, and I think it's really cool to test all these ideas out. Because we got like Betty and Archie together, we got Tabitha's edition, we got so many things here, and it was just like kind of like playing with them, and I think that was a really good idea because we needed a break, I think. And I think these were the best batch of episodes for that reason, just because they really brought a new energy into Riverdale. Episodes 8 through 11 are what's called the experiment. And here is where they really test the waters and try to show, and this is where the middle ground is also what you can call it. And it's like, what should people tune into the season? Like, should they like the season? Should they hate it? Episode 8 was a really controversial episode. Because for so many reasons, Varchi, Kang, Shoni, so many controversial things in episode 8, probably one of the most in the whole series. And then 9, 10, and 11 are really just, those are some tough episodes to get through. You really got to get past those if you want to get to good stuff. I will say that those are episodes that I'm not the biggest fan of. Episodes 8 through 11, but I guess they're supposed to play with the fans' emotions. I think those episodes are specifically, and it's supposed to make fans decide, should we forget about the show, or should we still tune in? I feel like it's probably better to do it then, but then the problem is that there was a huge mid-season break right in this middle ground batch of episodes, and because that was the time where I wasn't a big fan of the show, it was hard to come back and watch it, but I still did. Okay, so then moving on to the next batch of episodes, that is episodes, so I'm skipping episode 12 because that was like a one-off, but the next batch is 13, 14, and 16. So these are what's called as the deep episodes. And that's really when you could tell things were reaching, like, the rise in action was really going through there, and you could tell that things were reaching a point where you could see that the climax was coming, and that's episode 17. I'll talk about that in a second. So yeah, that's kind of episodes 13, 14, and 16. Episode 15 is the Pussycats episode, so there's not much to go by there. But 13, 14... especially 14 really is the deep episode. There's a deep trauma-based episode, and really everyone's like deep diving and struggling with their trauma and everything. And 13's kind of just a lot of shenanigans going on, and then 16 has a lot of shenanigans going on too. But those are still have deep fault lines into them. Episode 17 is the big climax episode, and that's where everything's going on. We have the mine explosion, we have the reveal of the Mothman, and Lonely Highway Killers, everything went down this episode. That's a normal penultimate episode for the show. And then episodes 18 and 19 are the down haul, which another way to call that is the following action. And then you reach the exposition, which I guess is the second part of episode 19. So if we're talking about this on a plot diagram, you can see the exposition is episodes 4 through 7, really kind of introducing the plots. However, I feel like the problem with episodes 8 through 11 is that there's no place they fall into on the plot diagram. They're not in the rise and accents section, if you know what I mean. Because not a lot is happening in these episodes that is advancing the plot for the rest of the season. You can call these filler episodes. Not a lot is happening in episodes 8 through 11. However, episodes 13, 14, and 16 are the rise in action. You can tell the plots are building up. And then episode 17 is the climax. And then episode 18 and half of 19 is the falling action. And then you get to the resolution for the second half of 19. There's not a whole lot of resolution. You can tell things are really open for season 6. But if you're looking at a plot diagram, that's how I see. You could tell things are kind of messy there. You have a whole batch of episodes that doesn't fit into any category at all. And then you don't have enough rising action in there to get to where you need to be. The climax is way too short. And then the falling action isn't near, it is a little bit too much in my opinion. The musical episode was still a really weird choice to have your penultimate episode. I see why they did it, but it still was kind of weird to me. So that's episode structure. Overall, I don't know, the pacing was kind of weird, I thought, this season. Like, most seasons have, like, an overall theme to them, but this season lacked a little bit of that. And it's fine. I mean, we're gonna have seasons that are just gonna be structured weirdly. I mean, we did have a pandemic, as you remember, so, yeah. I'm gonna get off of here, but comment down below what you think of episode structure. I know it's not the most entertaining topic, but it was just one of the things I chose out for this podcast. So anyways, I want to thank everyone for watching my studio. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. Thanks everyone for watching, and bye everyone.